Great day, Jaden here. So in Joshua 11, it talks out about Abraham and his dad, how his dad was into idolatry. And I'm going to start in verse 29, as if you guys want to read the whole chapter. It's a very interesting chapter. And in verse 29, it says, "And Abram took the savory meat from his mother, and brought it before his father's Elohim into the chamber. And he came nigh unto them, that they might eat. And he placed it before them. And Abram sat before them all day, thinking perhaps they might eat." So he wanted to see what his idols would do, because his father said that the idols had created the world, they had done all this, they're all powerful. And Abram viewed them, and behold, they had neither voice nor hearing, nor did one of them stretch forth his hand to the meat to eat. And in the evening of that day, in that house, Abram was clothed with the Ruach Elohim, and he called out and said, "Woe unto my father and this wicked generation, for whose hearts are inclined to vanity, who serve these idols of wood and stone, who can neither eat, smell, nor speak, who have mouths without speech, eyes without sight, ears without hearing, hands without feeling, and legs which cannot move. Like them are those that made them, and that trust in them." And when Abram saw all these things, his anger was kindled against his father, and he hastened and took his hatchet in his hand, and came unto the chamber of Elohim, and he broke all his father's Elohim. And when he had done breaking the images, he placed the hatchet in the hand of the great Elohim which was there before them, and went out. And Terach his father came home, for he had heard at the door the sound of the striking of the hatchet. So Terach came to the house to know what this was about. So he just broke down all his dad's idols, every single one of them. He broke them all down, and there was the biggest Elohim that he worshipped most. He left the hatchet in his hand, and Terach his father heard all this, and so he went to go see what's going on. And Terach, having heard the noise of the hatchet in the room of images, ran into the room of images, and he met Abram going out. And Terach entered the room, and found all the idols fallen down and broken, and the hatchet in the hand of the largest, which was not broken. And the savory meat which Abram his son had made was still before him. And when Terach saw this, his anger was greatly kindled, and he hastened and went from the room to Abram. And he found Abram his son still sitting in the house, and he said to him, "What is this work you have done to my Elohim?" And Abram answered Terach his father, and he said, "Not so, my Adoni, for I brought savory meat before them, and when I came nigh to them with the meat that they might eat, they all one stretched forth their hands to eat. The great one had put forth his hand to eat, and the large one saw their works that they did before him, and his anger was violently kindled against them. And he went and took the hatchet that was in the house, and came to them and broke them all. And behold, the hatchet is yet in the hand, as you see." So Abram's he's like, "Why did you break all my idols? Why have you done this to me?" And he goes, "Well, it was the big one, he was hungry, and he wanted the meat, all the other ones wanted the meat. The big one got the hatchet and killed all the rest of the idols." And Terach's anger was kindled against his son Abram when he spoke this. And Terach said to Abram his son in his anger, "What is this tale you have told me? You speak lies to me." And now he's calling him a liar. He said, "Why, you're a liar. This is impossible." He says, "Is there in these Elohim Ruach, soul or power, to do all you have told me? Are they not wood and stone, and have I not myself made them? And can you speak such lies, saying that the large Elohim that was with them smote them? Is it you that did place the hatchet in the hands, and then say he smote them all?" So he asked him, he says, "They cannot do anything. These are wood and stone." And that's about to bring me to my point where, are you serving idols that have nothing? Are you serving idols? Are you serving material items and not Yahu Elohim? If you are serving material items and they have no breath, no soul, nothing, then you are not serving Yahu Elohim, and that is idolatry, and that will get you sent to Sheol. And Abraham answered his father, and said to him, And how can you serve these idols in whom there is no power to do anything? Can these idols in which you trust deliver you? Can they hear your prayers when you call upon them? Can they deliver you from the hands of your enemies? Or will they fight your battles for you against your enemies, that you should serve wood and stone, which can neither speak nor hear?" So Abram says, "Why do you serve them if they can do nothing? They can't help you. Yahuwah can help you in battle. Yahuwah can help you. He is there for you. He can deliver you from enemies. And he can hear your prayers." And so these idols, if you guys are serving something more than Elohim, if you say you serve Elohim, but you're also serving something else more, something is more important to you than Elohim, then you are not truly serving Elohim. Elohim must be the most important thing that you serve. So guys, I hope you guys are not doing idolatry. If you guys have idolatry, you guys are worshiping something, it's time to get rid of that and turn to Yahuwah Elohim, because you will be judged for that. Alright everyone, Yahuwah bless.